Yeah.
Adam, after that match we saw against Buddy Matthews last week, how are you feeling going into tonight against another member of House of Black in Brody King?
You know, I'm not feeling too great.
Adam Copeland. Adam Copeland is here.
And I have to stop it. So tonight it gets stopped. I'm just bringing it tight. I just got a phone with Tony Khan, and he agreed with me. Tonight it's going to be a no disqualification match between King and Cope right here in Edmonton. House Black, you wanted a rated R superstar. Tonight you got it.
You at least have this champion somewhere.
It's Wednesday! You know what that
Breaking news rumors.
AW Dynamite is coming to you live from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. I'm Excalibur, joined by Tony Schiavone, and we are jumping directly into the action here tonight. For the crowd we got here tonight, Excalibur, they are in a fever pitch, and we are ready to go.
Winner. Tassin.
Tony, we are raring to go, and we are kicking things off with, I think the simplest way to describe this is a grudge match between Orange Cassidy and Trent Beretta. Yeah, a grudge match is the way to describe it. You are right, because, man, it has been bloody, it has been brutal, of course, within the best friends over the past couple of weeks. Want to say hello to Taz, of course, who is not with us here tonight, who is on the mend, we understand. And we hope to have Taz back very, very soon with us here tonight. But we got a lot going on. What a two-hour program we have here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. And his opponent from Long Island, New York, weighing 201 pounds, Trent Beretta. And you hear the chorus of boos erupt for Trent Beretta because of what he did after the loss in the semifinals of the AEW World Tag Team Championship title tournament. It was Orange Cassidy, Trent Beretta, the best friends, facing Matthew and Nicholas Jackson, the Young Bucks. It was the night that Trent and Orange were supposed to get one step closer to winning the big one, but instead, Trent and Orange lost the match, and Trent Beretta's frustrations boiled over. And how about what Trent did to Chuck after the parking lot fight that we saw on Rampage? Took the middle pipe, crushed the ankle of Chuck, and we heard last week from Orange Cassidy saying that Chuck Taylor would never wrestle again. Yeah, I actually spoke to our ringside physician, Dr. Michael Sampson. He said Chuck Taylor, oh, look at this, just...
Come on, Orange Cassidy. Trent.
Swinging a miss by Trent Beretta, Orange punch, but Beretta bails out. You may blame Excalibur, that's the right thing to do. Get away from the Orange punch. But Orange Cassidy elbows through a Cena, driving Beretta into the barricade, and we call this a grudge match. Orange Cassidy said he will attack Trent Beretta on sight. We saw it last week. We're seeing it again here tonight. A very hot start to the match. Very hot start to our program. It's a great start to our program, top to bottom, as you heard from the rated R superstar, Adam Copeland. He's got a no disqualification. Come look at that. Beretta sent head first into that steel ring post. There you see at the top of your screen, just over 50 minutes away from the face-to-face confrontation between our AEW World Champion Swerve Strickland and his challenger.
Come on, Orange Cassidy.
Brutal attack a week ago by Christian Cage when we found out that he would be the opponent of Swerve Strickland, that is, coming up at Double or Nothing on May 26th. You know, you talked about that parking lot fight 2 weeks ago between Trent Beretta and Chuck Taylor. The injury, the steel pipe driven into the leg of Chuck Taylor after the bell, after the match had concluded. Chuck Taylor suffering an osteochondritis discus lesion of his ankle, a condition where segments of the bone beneath the cartilage fracture off and actually die within the joint. And you hear you screw Chuck. Yes, he did. Trent Beretta. Chuck Taylor needs surgery, but even with the surgery, it could potentially be career-ending. It most likely will be a career-ending injury to Chuck Taylor at the hands of a man he called best friend, Trent Beretta.
Well, you see the bottom of the screen what all we have going on tonight. You saw that we're going to hear from EDP Kenny Omega after what happened last week, and then of course no disqualification.
Cassidy hurtling over the barricade.
Adam Copeland and Brody King of the House of Black tonight.
Yeah, the Coke Open, it'll be no disqualification tonight in our main event, the Rated R Superstar and Brody King for the TNT Championship.
You know, it's very apparent Orange Cassidy wanted Trent to come outside with him. What I mean by outside is it's a handful of popcorn on the way. He wanted Trent Beretta to come out of the ring area.
Oh, brother, this is a level of getting personal with Orange Cassidy that is very rare to see, but it speaks to the betrayal that Cassidy feels by Trent Beretta is now into the stands.
I'm sure the people that bought those tickets didn't expect this to happen, but it's not a wrestling match, it's a fight here.
Fine.
That's just repeated shots raining down on the head of Trent Beretta.
That's a hell of a shot right there, look at that. All the fans around him.
And you've got to give credit to the referee, Paul Turner. He knows how personal this match is. He's giving these two men a little bit of leeway, so to speak.
First screen.
Now the chant of Thirsty Squeeze. What a great time to be a fan of AEW. And I'm telling you, we got a lot going on here in AEW right now, inside and as you can see outside of the ring. Although it's apparent that the wrestling has been under siege by the EDPs, but business-wise, and we got a lot of great things going on, thanks to Tony Khan, who's working remotely from Jacksonville. He'll be, understand what he's texting us.
Yeah, just because Matthew and Nicholas have cut off one method of communication for Tony Khan doesn't mean he's completely out of the picture. As Orange Cassidy, he's going for an orange punch, but Beretta, the back body drop over the barricade, rough landing for Cassidy.
What a match to get our program started. I'm loving this. We're going to fight to start out Dynamite. Take a look again.
Beretta! Disastrous landing for Beretta as he tried to hurdle the barricade, coming down on the back of that surgically repaired neck on Trent Beretta.
Yeah, Trent hurt his shoulder. Orange Cassidy hurt his neck. As we know, Orange Cassidy's had a bad night. Here comes Trent Beretta. Thanks, Orange Cassidy.
Oh, my God, Cassidy sweeping the leg of Trent Beretta out, and just shows how deeply personal this match is between these former partners, these former friends, as Cassidy once again, orange punch, perhaps telegraphed it. The knee! The flying knee! But no! Eats the orange punch!
Speaking of eating, Orange Cassidy just
Grease point, grease point.
Right back up.
Yeah, the adrenaline surge for Orange Cassidy allowed him to land that orange punch, but there you see the effects of that knee. Both men down here in the early goings of this match.
Again, the fans standing here. Again, a great opening match. We got a lot going on here tonight. Good to have you with us here on AEW Dynamite.
That's a great time to be a fan here in Edmonton. Well, as I say that,
I wanted to ignore it, but
we need the answer of humanity. Don Callis comes out.
we need to mention that Don Callis came out last week and walked out with Orange Cassidy. What is that about? We were trying to ignore it.
Well, we're going to have to stick with the action and picture to find out. Don't go anywhere. Dynamite Excalibur 20
Actually, streams.
at the desk by Don
In
Callis,
streams.
the man who 1 week ago left the ringside area shoulder to shoulder with Orange Cassidy.
Come on, Orange Cassidy.
One thing if nothing else, I'm a great
Orange Cassidy. Let's go.
Offer him anything to become a part of the family. Let's actually pray for him.
I offered him support and a conversation. That conversation is about
Yeah.
business. It's about taking it to the next level.
Yeah.
Next level right now. Take a look at this.
Yeah, this has been a slugfest all throughout. Trent Beretta, the cross chop on the windpipe of Orange Cassidy, trying to slow him down. As wait, that reversal, no counter.
Yeah.
Beretta anticipated it. Orange Cassidy ducks underneath, accelerates, comes through, looking for that DDT.
DDT.
This kid is tremendous. Don, I don't think that was a secret. I mean,
Listen. It's one thing. It's nice to have a friend. It's real nice to have a best friend. You know what's better? To have a family.
Yeah.
Speaking of having a family, we're going to hear EVP Kenny Omega's got a very important announcement coming up here tonight.
So Kenny Omega, the subject of the attack by his former family, Matthew and Nicholas Jackson, like Kazuchika Okada by Jack Perry. 1 week ago, but look at this. Orange Cassidy just swarming Trent Beretta with rights and lefts.
And we also want you to stick around because right after that match, the very next segment, that very special announcement's going to be coming up.
It's Orange Cassidy.
Come on, Orange Cassidy.
Usually the predecessor for that orange punch. And charges in, Beretta.
That's well started right there.
Half and half suplex. And of course, Trent Beretta.
Let's go, Orange Cassidy.
Very well done.
Of course, I mean, that's the problem when you wrestle someone you know so well. You've almost got to have a counter to the counter.
These two men locked at the wrist. Trent Beretta steps through the clothesline and, you know, Tony, we mentioned it during the break. As here we see the anticipation on the orange punch, a half and half suplex. We have not seen one pinfall attempt all throughout this match yet.
And that's, again, we talked about this earlier. They're not looking at winning a match either man here. They're looking at beating each other.
Let's go, Orange Cassidy. You suck.
Trent.
You suck.
Carried it from the
Let's go, Orange Cassidy.
Jumping pile driver.
He could win it here.
Beretta's got him here.
See, he's not trying to pin him.
One.
Message.
Sending a message.
Not a good strategy against a guy like Orange who is top.
Come on, what am I even doing my live anymore? What did I do not join you?
He's got the eyes of a sociopath.
You used to sin.
You got those same eyes.
Come on, Orange Cassidy.
As Trent Beretta again. Cassidy unlocked a second pile driver.
You don't like to see that. To be perfectly blunt about it. Not trying to pin him.
Yeah, especially not to a man that you've been trying to recruit. Suspectedly.
I'll say this about Orange Cassidy. He is highly, highly resilient in the scouting, in the tapes that I've watched.
I mean, those are the hallmarks of his reign as international champion. I mean, absolutely. And his ability to persevere through injury. And now look at Beretta backing up to the corner, mocking.
Come on, Orange Cassidy.
Well, this is how he stuck a proverbial dagger in the back of Orange Cassidy.
That might be it, guys. Running knee strike and still no attempt to win a match. Hate to say it, but that might be it.
I mean, there's two consecutive pile drivers, the knee strike, and now.
Trent told the referee to ask him.
I remember in the semifinal match with Matthew and Nicholas, it was the exposed buckle that cost Orange Cassidy and Trent Beretta that match.
Orange Cassidy's exposed one as well. There's a veteran move there by Orange. And not only that, he's hiding it.
Beretta didn't realize that he was working with Paul Turner.
Cassidy.
You showed me something there, guys. Orange Cassidy, it's very disturbing to see Don Callis stand up and applaud for him.
It certainly is. You want to talk about disturbing? What about the look on the face of Trent Beretta? I think Trent was ahead on points, got a little cocky, a little over-aggressive and overextended himself, and we have the result, the great Orange Cassidy, 1-2-3.
Yeah, very clever move there by Orange Cassidy to pull out the victory here tonight in our opening contest. Hold on, from behind. You can see that one coming, man. And Trent Beretta seething with anger, frustration, and taking it all out on Orange Cassidy. And you can see on his face, he was ready. Oh, he's going to gouge you the eyes now. Trying to pop an eye, that's old school right there. Remember, it's Trent Beretta. He feels like Orange Cassidy used Trent Beretta to achieve everything that Orange has here in AEW. Paying no regard to his supposed friends, Trent Beretta and Chuck Taylor. Unfortunately, Trent's not done here. He's talking to him. This does not look good for us.
This is...
No, did you hear that sound? That was sickening. We're going to need some medical help for Orange Cassidy. Quickly. Stone cold eyes right there. No emotion. And Trent Beretta.
That was a sickening thud.
Not one attempt at a pin here in this match. Unless I'm wrong, we didn't see one.
The only attempt was by Orange Cassidy to end this. But wait. But did you see the steel ring frame underneath? Oh, God! Catapults Orange Cassidy into the ring frame.
This is enough already. I mean, let's get some security out here. He's going to kill this kid.
This is just a flat-out assault. This goes beyond.
Damn.
Someone's got to get Orange Cassidy out of harm's way here. They need to keep away from the announce table is what they need to do.
Yeah, Cassidy trying to prevent you more punishment.
What's he got here? Is that a toolbox or? Whoa. Hold on. Where's he going? Don Callis is up
the desk. There's Orange Cassidy. Look at that chair trying to prevent himself. What he done? He didn't hold it out. Chris Statlander.
He's gonna kill somebody. Are you all right? We have to know. It's enough now.
I mean, remember, Chris Statlander, part of the best friends, part of this.
Orange Cassidy.
I can't believe what just happened here today. And realistically, Orange Cassidy, I don't know what shape he's in, but it's not good.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but Orange Cassidy very lucky for the intervention of Don Callis. Fans, earlier today, we witnessed the arrival of the Elite. There you go.
All right, cameraman, you buckled up back there? All right, what a dump this place is. I hate Canada. I really where to park, huh? Nothing even available. Oh my God, look at this guy. Oh, here. Hey, there's a spot. Hey, what are you doing, buddy? Watch out, bud. Move. Yeah. You mark. There you go. Move. Jeez. Get out the way. Oh, hey, what? Do you see what I see? That's a perfect spot right there. That is. That's great. He's not going to be here, right? Oh, he's not here. He's still in Jacksonville. That's our spot now, huh? Oh, look at that. Perfect parking. All right, gentlemen, should we go clock in? All right. Just another day, huh? Yep.
A few months back,
Oh, pot in the balls is flying.
trauma to the stomach could kill you. For the first time in my career, I was scared when I came out here. It made me realize I made a mission statement to change the world.
Kenny Omega.
Belongs to the best bout machine.
I'm sorry, Kenny. I'm the best bout machine now.
Kenny is not cleared for any physicality.
You think they give a damn?
Oh, God! Bury the chair to the midsection.
Gotta change the world.
Jesus, really? Sorry, Kenny, I'm sorry. Kenny Omega. Is this the best that you got? You know, you're not as bad as you think you are. But I hope that you had fun hitting all your old moves in your hometown for what's probably the last time in your entire life. But the thing that hurts me the most, Kenny, is that you are not the hero that we needed you to be. When it came down to it, you were a coward, like everybody else. And the truth is, the elite doesn't need you anymore, and neither does AEW. Because we are going to change the world without you. We all have to sacrifice. And you just made yours.
Well, we are not going to have to wait long to hear a response from Kenny Omega. Coming up next on Dynamite, Kenny, Executive Vice President of All Elite Wrestling, will have a very important announcement. Don't go anywhere. That's coming your way now.
How about that announcement from Kenny Omega, our EVP, Anarchy in the Arena, part of Double or Nothing, coming up on Sunday, May 26th, where it all started at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. Another match, of course, will be for the AEW Women's World Title, as the champion, Timeless Toni Storm, will defend against this lady right now. Let's bring out the Professor, Serena Deeb.
Was 1 week ago, and we found out that it will be Serena Deeb and Timeless Toni Storm one-on-one for the AEW Women's World Championship at Double or Nothing. And now we will hear from the very highly credentialed challenger, the Professor, Serena Deeb.
Great technician. All right. Serena, everyone knows your accolades. It is great to see you out here. My question is, are you ready to go for the world title coming up on Sunday, May 26th? Some of your thoughts going into that match against Toni Storm.
First of all, what's up, Edmonton?
What's up? Serena
Thank you,
Deeb.
Shivani. It's great to be here with you, and it's great to be here live on Dynamite. To answer your question, yes, of course I'm excited. I'm wrestling for the Women's World Championship in Las Vegas at Double or Nothing. And I'm wrestling the great Toni Storm. And I know, I'm aware, everybody loves Toni Storm, myself included. Love Toni Storm. I'm also very aware of this narrative going around of people saying Deeb is not going to be able to defeat Toni Storm. And you know, as much as that upsets me to hear, I also get it. And so I thought it was important for me to come out here tonight and explain my reasons why losing at Double or Nothing is not an option for the Professor. Several months ago, I finally made my in-ring return to AEW after a very long 15 months on the shelf. And it was the hardest, without a doubt, hardest 15 months of my entire life. So, for people that don't know, and that are not aware of the story, last year I suffered a series of 3 unprovoked seizures. And it was the hardest experience I've ever had in my life. It was the most traumatic experience. I can't explain to you how scary it was. This weight on my shoulders at all times of the possibility of it happening again. It was so scary. And I saw all the doctors, I did all the brain scans, I did everything to try to figure out why this happened, and I couldn't figure it out. Nobody could explain to me why this was happening. And from what I've learned about seizures, and there's probably some people in this building and some people watching at home that have had seizures. The hardest part is that a lot of times you don't know what caused seizures. And so I had all this time to reflect and think about what I wanted and what I needed at this point in my career. The thing that stuck in my mind was this vision, this dream of finally becoming AEW Women's World Champion. And it was this vision that, despite all the fear and the uncertainty and the confusion, I carried this vision in my head, and I just imagined, I dreamed of what it would be like to finally become world champion.
Well, speaking of the AEW Women's World Champion, about to be graced by the presence of timeless Toni Storm herself.
World champion.
Toni Storm had that.
I thought I was going to hear from my challenger, but all I heard was a charity case. So here, you better take this.
Toni, I highly suggest that you start giving a shit and you start taking this seriously. I have quite literally fought for my life, and at Double or Nothing, I'm gonna fight for my life to finally become AEW Women's Champion.
That's right. That's right.
I just want to say,
That's right.
everything you've gone through, Serena, I can honestly tell you that I don't give a single solitary shit.
Toni Storm paying no respect to her challenger. Oh. Toni Storm with a cheap shot. I got laid out. Powerful right hand from Serena Deeb. Wow. Toni Storm got knocked out cold. That's a sucker punch in my opinion. Well, it will be Double or Nothing. May 26th, MGM Grand Garden Arena. Live on pay-per-view. Timeless Toni Storm defense for AEW Women's World Championship against Serena Deeb. And right now, our colleague Lexi Nair is standing by. Take it away, Lex.
I'm here with Orange Cassidy and the trainers room trying to get some sort of medical update after everything we just...
Hey man, I know you just went through hell. Are you all right? I just wanted to come and check on you. Look, listen, tonight I've got the opportunity against 1/3 of the Trios champion. I just got off the phone with Tony Khan himself, who's in Jacksonville, and he said, if I beat Jay tonight, you, me, and a partner of our choice, we get a Trios championship title shot. Listen, it could be you, me, and Ishii. It could be you, me, and Shibata. Maybe we mend the fences and get you, me, and Trent back together. What? No. We'll figure it out. Good luck out there, man. Thanks, man.
Well, high stakes for the Rocky Romero Switchblade Jay White match. We're going to go to the ring. Justin Roberts Tony Schiavone's joining us back.
Yes, I have now.
I got a big question. Justin, take it away, please.
This is Madison Woodball with a 20-minute time limit. Making her way to the ring from London, England, Mariah May.
So, Don, we saw you leave with Orange Cassidy.
Yeah.
And now you're back here at the desk. What the hell are you doing here?
I'm constantly, perpetually scouting. This is an exciting time. Tony Khan's doing a great job back in Jacksonville. Everything's clicking. And now we've got Kenny Omega making announcements from a hospital bed. I hope he stays there for an indeterminate amount of time. I haven't forgotten what he did to me.
Okay.
And her opponent being accompanied by Saraya from Gold Coast, Australia, Harley Cameron.
Well, I'm not in action anymore.
Ringside, you don't have to be here at the desk with us.
Typical Rocky Romero, by the way, trying to take advantage of my Orange by trying to rope him into a match when he's injured. I mean, have some compassion.
Trying to take advantage of your what?
I didn't say anything.
Well, he turned our attention from that to this singles match. Saraya and timeless Tony Storm. So much history between those two women. And now their proteges, so to speak, Harley Cameron and Mariah May, set to go one-on-one here tonight.
Harley Cameron, who has won her last 2 matches in AEW, but this is her Dynamite debut, so we look forward to seeing Harley Cameron with a big smile on her face. Harley is, I don't know, how do you say it? She's not right, she's crazy, she's...
What?
She's a psychopath.
What are you talking about? What are you, a clinical psychiatrist now, Schiavone? Stop burying people. You don't know.
Come on.
And Saraya is to the right of our desk, barking at the crowd here in Edmonton, as Harley Cameron getting out to an early lead here on Mariah May. Landed some big shots from Harley. Pulling it in, running knee strike. Is Harley Cameron going to score the upset here? 1, 2, and Mariah able to kick out.
No.
She's got a big week coming up in the Pacific Northwest next week in Everett, Washington, and in Portland. We'll be in Bakersfield, California coming up. Exciting times, you know. And of course, Vancouver this Saturday at Rogers Arena there for Collision and Rampage.
It's almost like the big business never stops here in AEW.
Yeah, business is booming. Tony Khan, as he's pulse on it right now, even though the wrestling is under siege thanks to those EVPs. And let's hear for Kenny Omega and making the anarchy in the arena. There you see the...
What do you mean, let's hear it? He doesn't have the guts to come out. He knows I'm here. He knows the Bucks are here. He knows he's worried about it. So now he's causing problems behind the scenes. Problems like he always did.
Problems behind the scenes?
Yes.
He's worried about it because he needs medical attention, because he's stuck in the hospital because they attacked by Jack Perry and his former friends.
He had that coming. That's been coming for months.
Well, we know that FTR is going to be on Team AEW. Well, it remains to be seen who else will join them for Anarchy in the Arena coming up on May 26th.
First smart day Kenny did, because I'll agree with one thing. FTR is one of the greatest tag teams I've ever seen.
Well, it seemed like Kenny Omega had a pretty strong idea who would fill out those 2 remaining slots, but right now Mariah May gaining the advantage on Harley Cameron and now punishing her opponent. Mariah comes in, drop kick, loaded up.
That will really, really mess you up with your equilibrium when they spin you around like that.
Mariah May now being tended to by Saraya at ringside, and timeless Tony Storm probably icing her jaw in the back after that right hand from the Professor, Tony.
Absolutely. Tony went flat, man. And Luther had to come pick her up and get her out. She may still be out after that one.
She needs to make sure Luther's on the job a little more often here, so it prevents things like that happening.
Great flexibility shown by Harley Cameron. The kicks drive down Mariah May, and this match continues picture in picture. On TBS from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, Mariah May, Harley Cameron going one-on-one. Mariah looking to turn things around. Wow. Both women with the same idea. Both women go down. Saraya there, very, very integral in the ongoing advantage for Harley Cameron in this match.
Coming up on May 26th, of course, Christian Cage, but Harley Cameron has been very, very impressive here tonight. There's no question about that. But Mariah May mentioned the experience, advantage. Oh my, and
Straight right hand.
yeah, and she's a hard hitter as we've seen before. It's all right there.
But Harley Cameron is not backing down. These two women exchanging strong shots center of the ring. As you mentioned Christian Cage, who'll be challenging Swerve at Double or Nothing coming up on Sunday, May 26th, live on pay-per-view Egypt in Grand Garden Arena, back where it all began. Also, the CEO Mercedes-Benz will challenge Will Nightingale for the TBS Championship, but Mariah May hammering it down, and as we found out earlier, anarchy in the arena. Elite versus FTR, and two more. So much more. Who do you think it's going to be? That's a great question. It seemed like Kenny Omega had a pretty strong idea. Cannot wait to find out. But look at it. Oh, wait. Sky high there by Mariah May. Cover her hand. Didn't neutralize the shoulders, allowing Harley Cameron to kick out. Poor weight distribution on that one.
One thing will matter, though. Yeah, one thing Harley Cameron's been able to do is use her legs and her feet. She used her legs that time to get out of it.
Tremendous flexibility from Harley Cameron, but Mariah May, that experience very tough to overcome, but the jawbreaker there maybe caught Mariah sleeping, and the kick intercepted, and Harley Cameron goes down.
Mariah May has so many weapons she can use.
I'd go for the pin right there. I mean, she really fought.
Harley Cameron staggering like a sailor on shore leave, and Mariah May up to the top. Mariah May retaining the advantage emphatically. And now perhaps they can hip attack. Harley trying to retreat, but now Mariah coming in. No, Saraya. Pulling Harley out of harm's way. Mariah put on the brakes.
That's good coaching right there, guys.
Yeah, I agree. That's a great move that time by some.
Saraya and Harley were calling Tiny Storm, because she's Tony Storm's protege.
That's not bad, actually.
That's, oh, wait, it's a cradle, two, and no.
Great effort that time by Harley Cameron to try to steal the win.
Now the duck underneath. Mariah has Harley up on the shoulders. Center of the ring. A cover, two, and three. Whoa. And immediately after the bell, as if the deck wasn't stacked against Mariah May enough.
Well, she did attack Saraya earlier.
And a right hand being driven into the face of Mariah May. Wait a second. That's not Tony Storm, that's Mina Shirakawa. It started in Japan, that's Mariah May's former tag team partner.
Mina come out before.
Spinning back up, so just leveled Harley Cameron. And Mina on the spot for the save, but where's Tony Storm in all of this? Well, Mina Shirakawa.
What is going on?
The little champagne toast here.
Want to sneak a bottle in here? What's going on?
Yeah, but he keeps his under the desk. Well, Mariah May, the victory and the save by Mina Shirakawa. It seems like their partnership is not over yet. But right now, let's head to the back, and the newest member of our broadcast team, Arcadiora, standing by.
Pac, the last time we saw you at Dynasty, you had a great match against Okada. And now with the return of Rey Fenix, might we see Death Triangle back in action?
I'll be honest with you. At this moment in time, I am not concerned with death. Paul's bringing a little microphone over here. Think I can help with the confusion situation here.
Nobody is concerned with Death Triangle because Death Triangle is D-E-A-D. Death. That's right. What you need to be concerned with is yourself. Like the little lady said, you're coming off a loss for the Continental Championship against one Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada. Now, boys, is there
What's up, what's up,
somebody
what's up?
that does know how to get the job done against Okada?
Yeah, I think so.
That's you. That's you. That is me.
Jay White.
That is me. That's Switchblade Jay White, the catalyst of professional wrestling. So maybe I should go after that Continental Championship. Maybe I should go after Okada and add some gold to our hole here for the Bang Bang game. Maybe. But tonight, first, I got Azuka Rocky Romero. So you and your new friend hang out back in these dark hallways and you can watch and learn a thing or two or three or four about winning. Guns up. Guns up. Guns up, you bastard.
Jay White, Rocky Romero still to come tonight, but our main event, the TNT Championship, it is no disqualification. The Cope Open. Adam Copeland, the Rated R Superstar, versus Brody King, and let's hear from Malachi Black for House of Black's perspective.
Once upon a time, there was a boy full of hopes and dreams. And that boy, upon becoming a man, manifested his dreams into reality. Now, this man was so pivotal to the industry that he changed its landscape. But then, the man had started fearing death and became painfully aware of his own mortality. So the man found a new way to enjoy life, and he cast out the shadows that gave him everything, all in exchange for a wife, children, and all things that reign in the light of the sun rather than the fast track suicidal shadows of death. Man really created a facade from who he really was, and thus the devil sent the man from the house. And why? Well, a man named Adam had to be reminded who he really was. Not the husband, the father, the champion for the people. And all I have to do is kill the facade, prove to the world that this man is a vile, cold-hearted, evil son of a bitch. And I have to bring you, Colt, to the brink of death, so that you may live again.
That is our main event, but coming up next, our AEW World Champion Swerve Strickland face to face with Christian Cage next.
Even in the face of those who sought only to defy this noble calling. Your EVPs never faltered in their pursuit. Now, standing arm in arm with those devoted solely to this virtuous cause, the elite will change the world.
Wow. What a wonderful piece of promotional material. That guy deserves a raise. We need more of that. Yep. You know what we need, Lessa? Yep. Updates from Kenny Omega. That fraud, yeah.
What?
Address that later tonight, right? In the ring. Yeah, good. What do you want? Excuse me, Mr. Jackson. Here's what's next.
I'll put them all in the back.
What is next? All right. It says right here we're about to hear from the world champion. All right. In fact, there he is up there. Hey, go get him, Swerve! Yeah. Good luck.
Ladies and gentlemen, your All Elite Wrestling World Champion, Swerve Strickland.
Really getting tired of Matthew and Nicholas Jackson throwing their weight around, but I am happy to see our AEW World Champion Swerve Strickland. You know, he was outnumbered last week, Tony, but he said that wouldn't always be the case.
There's an example of what we saw right there of wrestling being under siege by the EVP, Matthew Nicholas Jackson.
Listen, when I manage those two, I beg them, use your EVP titles to our benefit.
Edmonton, I gotta tell you something, I'm in a real foul mood. I'm in a pissed off mood, and quite frankly, I'm in a fighting mood. And here is why.
This was a scene 1 week ago. Christian Cage, the cheap shot, the kill switch on the title, and then the hair torn out of the head of the AEW World Champion.
Brutal. It's funny, when you become AEW World Champion, everybody seems to want a piece of you. Figuratively and quite literally. With that being said, Christian, I can't blame you for doing what you did. Hell, I would have done and I have done some of those things too. You see someone at the top, you go for someone at the top. And make no mistake about it, Swerve is the Conor McDavid of all elite wrestling.
10 minutes of Oiler great. Conor McDavid.
Now, I'm not going to wait any longer. So, Christian, I want you to get your scuffed up boots, your dingy jacket, and your itchy turtleneck, and the rest of the Addams family to bring your ass down here. And we're going to have this conversation right now. Uh-oh.
You know, we've talked about Matthew and Nicholas Jackson throwing their weight around, Donna. I think your presence at this desk may have something to do with it, but the main event at Double or Nothing coming up on May 26th from Las Vegas. Matthew and Nicholas Jackson playing a direct hand in putting Christian Cage forward to challenge Swerve Strickland.
As they should, and what a great move. Christian is a phenomenal wrestler. You can't deny that.
Well, look at this. Our world heavyweight champion standing right there in the middle of the ring in the self-proclaimed City of Champions. I hate to break it to you, Edmonton. I hate to break it to you, Edmonton. There won't be any championship this year. Because in a couple hours, I can't wait to watch the Canucks stomp the Edmonton Oilers. Now, speaking of stomping out, that's exactly what happened to you in that ring last week, isn't it, Swerve? People are saying it was sick and disgusting when we ripped out one of your dreads. But Swerve, that was by design. Because I've decided every week I am gonna take some... Shut your mouths while I'm conducting my business! I've decided every single week I am gonna take something from you until I ultimately take what it is that I want. Now, you've been riding this huge wave of momentum, and you've ridden it all the way to the World Heavyweight Championship. But the funny thing about waves is, they always crash. And at Double or Nothing, it's gonna crash at my feet. Swerve, you are not in my league. I am the patriarch of AEW. I am the face of TBS. I am the face of TNT. And I deserve to stand at the top of the mountain as the World Heavyweight Champion. But after Double or Nothing, when the dust is settled, Swerve, I said shut your mouths while I'm conducting my business. You can take comfort in knowing when your walls are crashing in, when Swerve's house has been foreclosed on, that you can see gold whenever you want, even though you won't be the champion anymore. All you'll have to do is look yourself in the mirror and you can see those stupid gold teeth. Unless I take those from you right now.
Well, Swerve Strickland is
I told your ass I wasn't coming alone. What is this now?
Was outnumbered.
Look out.
As the Mobile Embassy, Bishop Kong, Toa Leona, and Brian Cage having the back of Swerve Strickland here, even up the numbers against the Patriarchy, Tony.
This is tremendous.
What's wrong, Christian?
They didn't expect this at all.
I want you to get in this ring so bad so I can beat your ass down like Kendrick Lamar did to Drake this past weekend.
Bad week for Toronto.
And that won't be the last time that someone from the West Coast took out a fake father from Toronto.
Well, I got him there.
Come on! Get in here. Be the face of TBS, of TNT. The patriarch of AEW. You got here for playing the politic game. I had to work my ass off and get beat down and get back up to be AEW World Champion. Don't you forget that. So I dare you. Come get it. Come take my gold team. Come take my gold championship. Oh, that's right.
Swerve sound. Swerve sound.
That'll put Christian in a very uncomfortable position, wouldn't it? And we all know when Christian's faced in an uncomfortable position, he's going to say, I quit.
All right. That was a stiffing.
Wow. He shut Christian Cage up.
Swerve sound.
What just happened? Brian Cage from the back.
And now look at his Kong and Toa Leona.
This has got Christian written all over it, guys. I've known that kid for 25 years.
This was Swerve's backup.
Not anymore. Look at this.
Look at Leona. I mean, just a monster.
What in the hell is this all about? This had to be some money or...
I mean, who knows? Maybe the Mobile Embassy feeling left behind by the AEW World Champion. Who knows what this is?
Christian might be leaving with those gold teeth after all. Maybe tonight.
The referee corps. I'm going to try to attempt to intervene, but look at it.
Oh, man, the referee is taking a battle on that. I don't blame him.
No kidding. Well, if Christian is truly behind this, this is a masterstroke.
Brian Cage is barking in the face of Swerve Strickland.
Oh, my God! What the hell?
Cage just sent Christian over the top.
Get them away from us. Get them away.
Damn.
What a performance. Way to go. Great idea, gentlemen. It's been a pleasure conducting business with you. Looking forward to more? Yeah, me too. It's the start of a very fruitful working relationship.
Right on. Right on. Thank you again, everybody. Great stuff. Great show. Hey, everybody, come on. Give me the energy, all right?
Swerve's gonna feel that one in the morning, huh?
Yeah. That wouldn't be considered a bitch move. What happened to him, no?
Not at all.
Right. Let's keep this energy up, guys. Come on. Yeah. That's exactly. Great show. Great show. Way to go, you. Yeah. Yep.
Tuck your shirt in.
Yeah. Good call.
Well, this a very unexpected turn of
Where
events.
am I supposed to sit now? This is insane.
Great
You
choice.
bring me out here and it's total carnage.
Is Swerve Strickland even gonna make it to Vegas? Is he gonna make it to Double or Nothing with an attack like this?
Did you hear what Christian said to the EVPs? He said, great idea. That's exactly what he said. So you know behind all this.
Three pretty smart guys there.
Well, nonetheless, Christian Cage, Swerve Strickland for the AEW World Championship at Double or Nothing. That's not the only thing happening at Double or Nothing. 1 week ago, we saw Willow Nightingale defend her TBS Championship. It was Manitoba Massacre. It was wild. It was no holds barred. It was evil. It was sadistic. And it was a win for Willow Nightingale, defending her TBS Championship by any means necessary. And now the path to the CEO, Mercedes Moné, is clear. Let's go back to Arcadiora.
Please welcome the TBS champion, Willow Nightingale. Willow, as we just saw last Wednesday, you retained your TBS championship in a Manitoba Massacre against Sky Blue. Let's start with how are you feeling?
I mean, physically, I'm not feeling super great. I've got this sick shiner here. But emotionally, spiritually, you can never beat this smile off my face.
Well, we are just mere weeks away from your showdown with one of the biggest names in pro wrestling, a name you know well, Mercedes Moné. Are you ready for Double or Nothing?
Of course I'm ready for Double or Nothing. I'm ready for any challenge, whether that be a dynamite match, rampage, collision, any sort of international challenger. So Double or Nothing is really just another stop in being a champion. So the question isn't if I'm ready. The question, Arcady, really is Mercedes Moné ready? So Mercedes, are you ready? Are you ready for me? Are you ready for Double or Nothing? Because last time we stepped foot in the same ring, I walked out the victor. And I have so much respect for you. I really do feel sorry that you got hurt and that was the end of your in-ring year, but since then, I've been on the run of my life. I've become the New Japan Strong Women's Champion. I won the Owen Cup, and now I'm your TBS champion. So you might win all the red carpet opportunities, you might win the headlines, you might win all that kind of attention, but in a professional wrestling match, I am going to be the winner. May 26th in Las Vegas, you better be ready. So, are you ready for the fight of our lives?
Willow Nightingale, some impassioned words for the CEO, Mercedes Moné, and we will hear from Mercedes later on tonight on our broadcast.
Turns up.
This is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Coming down the aisle from Auckland, New Zealand, weighing 122 pounds, he is 1/3 of the Unified World Trios Champions, Switchblade Jay
White.
Fans, thank you for bearing with us. Still a very chaotic scene here at ringside. Hard-working production staff trying to get us back situated at the announce desk, but nonetheless, the action continues tonight on Dynamite. Rocky Romero, Switchblade Jay White, one-on-one. Wins. He will get a shot at the unified AEW World Trios Championship, but Don, a lot of history between Rocky and Jay White, dating back to their time, 2016, 2017 in Ring of Honor and New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Rocky Romero is well known for one thing, holding back talent, and he tried to do it to Jay White. Jay White didn't like it, and I'm looking forward to him taking it out on Rocky tonight.
And his opponent from Los Angeles, California, weighing 176 pounds, Asuka Rocky Romero.
That's Spanish for sugar, by the way. Thank you. I don't know. We'd be lost without you, Tony. Thanks so much. Tony, when Rocky Romero even floated Trent Beretta's name to Orange Cassidy earlier tonight, it was a visceral reaction, a very, very emphatic no.
Yeah, and I get it. But Rocky's always been the type of guy to try to mend fences. I don't know what you're talking about holding back talent. Rocky Romero is a talented wrestler.
You say mend fences, I say butt kisser.
Wow. He's done it across the globe his whole career. Been very successful at it. Seems like Jay White. Barking at Rocky Romero, the Rocky. There you go. Big uppercut to roll out, man. Oh, almost earning a shot at the Unified World Trios Championship.
I cannot believe what has happened here tonight. Again, we are under siege. At least the business end of what's going on. Thanks to Tony Khan. We've got some great things coming up. We've got some great events coming up as well. Never been hotter right now. Double or Nothing is coming up on Sunday, May 26th. Let's go.
That's right. Immediately followed by Forbidden Door, a return to the UBS Arena on Long Island. Tickets available right now at AEWTNX.com. And of course, our return to London, second consecutive year at Wembley Stadium, all in London, coming up August 25th at Rocky Romero.
I'll say this, despite my previous comments, Rocky Romero in the ring is a great wrestler. Very multi-dimensional.
No question. Plus, we got Vancouver coming up on Saturday. We're going to be back at the Kia Forum in Los Angeles. We'll be in Palm Springs.
So that's right, special programming note. Collision and Rampage live this Saturday night on TBS as we return with Collision, another 3-hour block of action coming your way from All Elite Wrestling.
And let's remind the fans, it will be on TBS coming up this coming Saturday.
Rocky coming in the corner. The lariat, he likes those forever clotheslines. Jay White, he's felt them before. And swinging on miss, but Jay White.
That's one thing with Jay White. Great athlete, also highly intelligent.
Jay White, the difference maker. The action continues in picture. Don't go anywhere. White, throughout the picture-in-picture break, we've witnessed him punishing the chest of Rocky Romero with those chops now. Looking for the suplex. Romero floats over that top. Boot up into the jaw. And there you go.
Oh, wow. There you go. Getting when he turns back around.
And Rocky, DDT!
Sneaky athleticism by Romero.
Could be the opening.
Come on, Jay White. Jay White.
DraftKings Sportsbook is official partner of AEW. New customers bet $5, get $150 in bonus bets instantly. Simply download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Sign up with promo code Dynamite. DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours. And now, Rocky coming up, launching off the steps. This match turning in favor of Rocky Romero and turning quite rapidly, much to the chagrin of the AEW Unified World Trios Champions, the Bang Bang Gang.
Jay White right now is on running legs here. Look at this.
Cover, 2, and
Tremendous veteran offense here by Rocky. He's seen it all. Nothing phases him.
Jay White up to his feet in the corner. Rocky lining up those clotheslines, those forever clotheslines he likes to use, but Jay gets the boot up, looking for that sleeper suplex. Rocky slips between the legs. Oh, so close. Jumping knee strike.
Rocky Romero's almost wrestled a perfect match here.
You have to against Jay White.
And he's done so with these two jackals, Austin and Colton Gunn at ringside.
Oh, watch out, a jackal.
Well,
oh no.
Slips free of the Blade Runner. 1, 2, and again, very narrowly Jay White escapes.
Switchblade better be careful here.
Oh, yes, he can avoid it, but not the comebacker.
Tell you, Rocky's got him well scouted.
Rocky, the running slice. Run! Rocky, is he going to do it? 1, 2, now again, Jay White can get out.
Twice in a row by the skin of his teeth.
I think 3 times, actually. But Rocky Romero A heartbeat away from victory, a heartbeat away from earning the shot at the Unified AEW World Trios Championship.
Be careful here.
Rocky lands on his. Jay White, the high angle, planting Rocky on the top of his head, and now brings him up. Blade Runner.
That's it.
1, 2, 3.
One finger, guys. One finger. And the winner of this match.
Jay White. White.
Well, a tremendous effort by Rocky Romero, Tony. And it, I mean, nearly a perfect match.
I vote Rocky wrestled, again, a nearly perfect match like you said. I think Rocky deserves all the credit in the world. And they can say what they want. They really pushed Jay White.
He lost. Let's talk about the winner here. Hey, you see the Bang Bang Gang with, that's 9 company, 9 titles. The old Ring of Honor 6-man championship, the AEW, and now the Unified titles. But
This is great.
now the Bang Bang Gang.
There's nothing great about this, Don. It serves no purpose.
You know, we saw Orange Cassidy getting medical attention earlier in the evening, but
Maybe a little payback from earlier tonight.
yeah, the Bang Bang Gang. Some very threatening words for the bastard. And he does not seem to have taken it lightly.
Keep that guy away from me. He scares me. Look at him. Not the only one who scares. Take a look at the Bang Bang Gang.
Yeah, his mere presence alone.
Pac is a very dangerous, very gifted individual.
He certainly is, and he seems laser focused on Jay White, Austin, and Colton Gunn, the Bang Bang Gang. And you want to talk about dangerous individuals, you cannot have that conversation without mentioning Samoa Joe.
What drives a warrior to do what he does? A lot of people think that it's ambition, that it's a need to conquest. No. What drives a warrior is fear. Fear of being left wanting. Fear of not being good enough. Fear of meeting an opponent that you cannot surmount. Now, many people will tell you that these are the qualities that make up a warrior. And that I am one of these men. You would be mistaken. For I am not the warrior that fears. I am what these men fear in the first place.
Learning.
In its first ever no disqualification match. It was a wild, completely unhinged affair. But Shibata,
Fighting.
he actually had Jericho literally and figuratively against the rope when it was the intervention by Big Bill. That was a difference maker, Tony.
Big Bill wanting to prove himself to Chris Jericho, and he certainly did right there, helping Jericho with that win.
Big Bill said he wanted to be under the learning tree. He's as big as a tree.
And it's their opponents, a team of Mo Jabari and Portland Abbott.
Mo Jabari and Portland Abbott on your right. Local guys here in Edmonton, local wrestlers going up against the learning tree. Let me say this. I don't want to be vague. I want to be very clear. Ted will be back next week.
Maybe not.
Yes, he will be.
A lot of people are telling me that I sound great out here.
Oh, stop it, Don.
Jericho.
Thank God he's going to be back.
Is it Matthew and Nicholas?
Well, listen, we have a history. Jericho showing the effects of some 70-odd chops that he got hit with by Shibata in that match.
Well, Chris Jericho and Mo Jabari starting things off for their respective sides as Jabari, look at that. Nice drop to hold. Brings down the learning tree.
I know every time Taz sees that belt that has been desecrated by Chris Jericho, that FTW belt, he gets called and you or me.
Listen, I've had my problems with Chris Jericho, but the learning tree thing is real. There's many people, not me, who benefited from Chris Jericho over the years.
Well, right now, Big Bill benefiting from his size and power advantage, punishing Mr. Jabari and taking him for a ride. And Jabari is the tag from I love his Star Trek episodes. I thought he'd be much older than that.
You know, I think Big Bill has always had the size and the talent. I hate to say it, he listens to Jericho, the sky is the limit, literally.
Well, I mean, Big Bill is a former AEW World Tag Team Champion alongside Ricky Starks. What does he need Jericho for?
Ricky Starks.
Listen, Jericho's a scumbag, in my opinion, the way he treated me, but he might be the greatest of all time.
Big Bill, that high boot, he knocked his block off at the man. Emphatic.
Big Bill is absolutely awesome. It's a one-man team.
And he's waiting for Jabari to turn around. Big Bill hoist him up. And lets him down. And Abbott rising in the corner. Big Bill. That hand around the throat.
God, there's too much man.
Talking about a guy near 7 feet tall with long arms. He hoisted that kid about 8.5 feet in the air.
Why didn't he just pin him, man?
He could have won this match.
Someone's got to get the pin.
Well, Jericho says him up. Shoot his effect.
Might have knocked his teeth out with that.
The cover. 2, 3.
Here are your winners. Big Bill and the FTW champion, the Learning Tree, Chris Jericho.
Well, Chris Jericho, Big Bill getting the victory tonight. And, you know, Tony said that Taz will be back next week, and next week can't come soon enough. You know what else I'd like to see back is the former FTW champion, the cold-hearted handsome double Hook.
I'm a big fan of Hook. I've been on the record with that.
Thanks, guys. Thank you. I just want to say it's always a pleasure to come back to Calgary, Edmonton.
Oops, about 3 hours off.
He hits a lot of towns. He can get confused.
Damn.
I deserve it. I deserve it. That was a mistake. I apologize. When you've been traveling around the world as long as I have, making memories for people that last a lifetime, sometimes you make a mistake, but we learn from mistakes. That's what the Learning Tree does. Thank you. I know people are saying, Jericho's back on Dynamite again. Yeah, of course I am. I wish I could be on Dynamite for 2 hours straight. You know I would if I could. But I'm here now as the world champion, which means this championship is for all of you. I thank you for that. And while I'm thanking people, I want to thank
No needed his title back.
the China Redwood here.
Why him taking?
What a great job you did tonight. Very good. He's been pulled into the Jericho vortex. He's already taking pointers from the Learning Tree on how to win. You did a great job tonight, man. I also want to thank Shibata. What a great match we had last week. It got the highest rating on Cage Match, if you can believe that. We chopped each other 79 times. He headbutted me with a garbage can and threw a hockey puck in his face. Que sera, sera, right? I also want to thank Hook. We still haven't seen him since he essentially hit himself in the face with a baseball bat at Dynasty. But Hook, you take as much time as you want. I know you're still thinking about the lessons that the Learning Tree taught you when you're ready. Wow! Tony Schiavone!
Chris, hey, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Bill, you the man. What a win. I don't want to take up much of your time. You were mentioning Hook. We've just been told that Hook will be coming back next Wednesday right here on Dynamite. Yes, he will, so you don't have to wait long.
Well, all right then. I guess we look forward to the return of Hook. Hook, we're going to celebrate on Dynamite together. We're all going to celebrate together, right? Thanks, guys. Thanks, everybody. Thank you so much.
How disingenuous could you
This is for all of you.
Oh.
Even for you too, Tony.
I know Jericho, he believes this.
A very delusional Jericho, but a very exciting main event coming up next. No disqualifications. Copeland, King, for the TNT Championship.
Last match on the last match.
The reigning and defending TNT champion of fighting champion, and you will be a part of AEW Fight Forever Season 4 DLC. Samoa Joe available.
Why everyone keep turning on my man, Joe?
Jay White coming soon. AEW Fight Forever available right now for your favorite gaming platform.
I have to admit that last week it seemed to be that Malachi Black got inside the head of Adam Copeland. Maybe I'm reading too much into him, but it was really mixed up. It was mixed up afterwards as well. We'll see what happens.
And the challenger, honoring the House of Black,
Still ain't.
185 pounds, Brody
King.
King.
If the first word of your entrance music is violence, you better be able to back it up. And the
Last person. Malachi Black.
in violence time.
He's one of those guys that when I see him backstage, I get very nervous, and I try to walk the other way. But he's in here tonight with Adam Copeland. I've known Adam since 1994. This kid has done it all. Brody King's got his work cut out for him, but so does Adam.
Well, Tony, you mentioned the effects of the
Last match.
We know that in the match, the series of matches.
I'm on Adam Copeland. I'm on Rated R Superstar. Edge. Adam Copeland. Adam Copeland.
Put that time behind him, but somehow the House of Black keeps dragging him back to that place.
Well, to me, it's very apparent that the House of Black wants to control a lot of people. They want to rock their ranks, so to speak, add to their collective. And I don't know, maybe I'm reading too much into this, but Malachi knows how to play the mind games. Brody knows how to run over people.
Well, we started off our broadcast finding out that Tony Khan from back in Jacksonville had made tonight's main event a no disqualification match. The Matthew and Nicholas Jackson maybe running roughshod here in Edmonton, but Tony Khan still piloting the ship from back at home base as our main event kicks off. Brody King has his tight side headlock locked in.
I'm on the Rated R Superstar. Edge.
And also, that side headlock, Tony affects the neck. Copeland thought what he had was a career-ending neck injury. Was able to come back after surgery, after tremendous efforts in physical therapy. But that's always got to be something that's lurking in the back of someone's mind.
A triple fusion, what it was, using the C 4, 5, 6, and 7, I understand. So
You don't think there's any chance that the House of Black have targeted that area for this match, do you, Shivani?
well, I obviously I think that. Well, yeah, I do.
It's a rhetorical question, but thank you.
Oh, look at that. Brody King hammering down with those elbow strikes.
This kid is a beast.
King accelerates to the ropes. No, Copeland. No, instead changes tack. Looking for maybe a pile driver, powerbomb perhaps, and Copeland backing up to the ropes.
Look at that smile on the face.
Now, Brody, oh, look at a sure-footed Brody King landing on the apron as Copeland comes charging in the spear to the midsection, but Copeland,
watch out,
wasn't able to send Brody off. Oh, nice that kick to the chest.
Toe of the boot there, right into the sternum.
Oh my God!
And
Tell me that
Brody King with that neckbreaker. Copeland clutching his neck, and our main event continues in picture-in-picture. Don't go anywhere. Disqualification live in Edmonton for the TNT Championship. Brody King, Adam Copeland, and in the words of Don Callis, this is a mauling by Brody King.
Yeah, right now, Brody King is just having his way without Copeland. And again, that time the back of the neck, the back of the head, the back of the neck hit the top of that safety ring.
Come on, Adam Coleman. No. Thank you.
What a defensive move that was, brother.
His knee hit that guardrail very, very hard, guys.
Let's take another look, Tony. And Don, to your point, yeah, I think it was both knees in quick succession.
Well, you want to take a giant, a big man off his feet, take out his legs, right, Shivani?
Absolutely. It's great strategy, although he just wanted to move out of the way. Oh, man.
Home with a chair in hand. There's maybe nobody in professional wrestling more dangerous wielding a steel chair than a ring hour superstar.
Yeah, he needs to be relentless with his chair. No disqualification. Hell, hit him a couple more times.
I think it's desperation time right now for Copeland.
I agree.
And Copeland obliging to the fans here. Edmonton fans at home. Special programming note coming up this Saturday night. Collision returns live 8/7 Central on TBS. That's right, TBS for 3 straight hours. Collision immediately followed by Rampage live this Saturday on TBS.
And we'll be in Vancouver at Rogers Arena in Vancouver for that event coming up live.
And remember, we still have Our TNT Championship main event tonight, Copeland trying to hoist up Brody King. But remember, we're still also going to hear from Matthew and Nicholas Jackson. But right now, Brody King with the champion in very dangerous territory.
If he power drives him on this chair, I think the match might be over.
And Copeland gouging the eyes. It's all legal. It's no disqualification. Swing and a miss by Brody.
Here you go. Desperation. It was desperation, but damn it, it worked.
Yeah, old school desperation tactic by Copeland, trying to pop the eyeball of Brody.
Holy shit.
Gouging the eye, the DDT on the chair. Watch how Brody King's head caroms off this steel chair.
Yikes. Adam Copeland is a very smart wrestler, great tactician.
His first time wrestling in ring here in Edmonton since 2010, we're told. This great Canadian wrestler.
And Copeland feeling the effects of that early onslaught by Brody King. I mean, Don, you characterized it as a mauling. I would, unfortunately, be inclined to agree. Brody was, I mean, he was punishing the champion for the first, I'd say, 5, 6, 7 minutes of this match.
If I were to describe what we've seen so far, oh dear.
Oh, he has opened up big time.
And smiling. He's smiling. If you're out of Copeland, what goes through your head when you see that? Smiling through that crimson mask.
Yeah, for a wrestler that has done almost everything you can do in this sport, that still has to be unnerving to see a bloodied opponent coming up and grinning at you. As Copeland, yeah, cross body, the cover,
Dude.
Brody King able to kick out.
You know, this all tells me the working on the net, the smile that we saw last week from Buddy Matthews, the smile that we saw this week from Brody King, what Malachi Black did. They're getting inside the head of Adam Copeland. I really think they want Adam Copeland to join them. That's my feeling. I may be wrong.
Adam looks flustered right now, which is unusual for him.
Now looking for another chair.
But it,
Copeland. Oh, he's breaking off the, I don't think he wants the chair.
This has been just a tremendous fight, a tremendous brawl. But
I don't think Copeland wants the chair. I think he could be more interested in that crossbar.
oh, he's got it in his hand. He's got the chair propped between two turnbuckle bags.
He's going to go to work on that cut.
Oh! Wasted too much time, and Buddy, he got laid out. Look at the blood.
What a lariat, a desperation lariat.
Oh.
And Don, that's the type of lariat. If Brody King missed with that was everything he had left. It would have been all over for him.
He swung for the fences and he hit a home run. Copeland's down and doesn't look like he's getting up anytime soon.
Copeland's going to pay for pulling that chair up.
Brody King losing copious amounts of blood, and fans, we have to take our final break of the evening. Still so much more to come tonight on Dynamite. Stick with us in Picture in Picture.
You didn't.
Final break of the evening, and it's all action from here on out. Adam Copeland, the rated R superstar, looking to defend his TNT championship against Brody King in the House of Black. It's no disqualification. And the neck of Adam Copeland has been the focal point of Brody King.
Brody is cinching down on that neck and pushing it to the side here.
What a desperation move it was, and it worked. But
Blood everywhere.
Brody is back on his feet.
It's real, man. It's real. It's
Big
real.
Steph fighting with the blood in his eyes, in his mouth. And both men. A tremendous reach, and both men go down.
What a tremendous battle we are watching.
Question here is, what's going to be the bigger issue, the neck or the blood loss as time ticks away?
Well, Stephon Smith got a close look at both competitors. He just waved off the ringside position. This match will continue, and we still have a ton left here to come on Dynamite. Mercedes Moné, the CEO, will respond to Willow Nightingale, and plus we will hear from Matthew and Nicholas Jackson, Kazuchika Okada, the Rainmaker, and Jack Perry. Tonight on Dynamite, we heard Kenny announce that Anarchy in the Arena match. The Elite will respond. I say Kenny Omega, the third executive vice president.
I know exactly what you mean, and we saw that. We know FTR is going to be on Team AEW. Watch out!
Oh, discus, elbow strike, and Copeland collapsed. But you see how unsteady Brody King is on his feet, Don.
God, he can't
Look at this. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
He fell on the head of the neck.
Copeland wraps at the point of exhaustion, too. And Copeland kicks out.
Copeland running on instinct right now, guys.
What was once a smile is now a face of frustration here from Brody.
Come on.
Yeah, we talked about the fatigue setting in on the challenger, Brody King, but the same could be said for the champion. Don, Adam Copeland weathered a very tumultuous storm at the start of this match.
That's it.
Running cannonball.
It's over.
And the cover. 2 and no!
Something left.
Wow. I have no idea how we did that.
And Tony, remember, it's no disqualification. The rope break, not an option for Copeland.
Absolutely. Here, take a look at this cannonball again. And look at what it did. They tried to turn to his side, but it still caught the head.
Yeah, he got the shoulder up, protected his neck just enough to get out the back door.
And Copeland is covered in blood, but it's not his own at all.
As Brody King looking maybe for that Gonzo bomb. Copeland fights his way.
And he grabbed the mouth and pulled him down.
Great counter by Adam Copeland, guys.
But can he take advantage of this opportunity? And fans, remember, coming up this Saturday night, 8/7 Central on TBS, AEW Collision, immediately followed by Rampage, 3 hours live on TBS this Saturday night.
From Vancouver. Look at the face of Copeland. He's got a lot going on in that mind right now, Don.
And he's harnessing the power of these fans.
And Copeland sizing up Brody King for the spear. Oh, Brody. He hopped up. He caught Copeland. Oh, spike pile driver in the corner. And,
yeah, good job by Stephon Smith to check in on Copeland after that.
But Don, we saw that momentary hesitation by Adam Copeland. That may have been the only thing that allowed Brody King to counter that.
Well, Brody King will make you pay and pay dearly for mistakes like that. He's been doing it all match.
And I mean, Brody King, a man who came into his own as a singles competitor last winter in that. Oh, wait!
What is he thinking?
Copeland! No way! Even after the pile driver! Don't do it! Oh, my God! Death Valley driver on the apron!
Copeland digging deep on that one, guys.
But was that everything he had left? Was that everything that TNT champion had to throw at the challenger?
Well, you can see that he's holding the back of his head. He can barely stand up, for God's sake.
And you see the blood of Brody King staining the trunks of the rated R superstar as the challenger trying to pull himself upright.
This ring looks like a butcher shop.
As
My God, he went spine first.
But Copeland hits the spear, but Did you see how Copeland's head jarred to the side when he landed?
Watch this now. Gutsy move by Copeland. But he might have got almost as bad as Brody King did on that move. Brody King got the base of the spine, the lower back on that.
And remember, that was after the Death Valley driver on the apron. Looks like Brody King really came to his own as a singles competitor during the Continental Classic last winter. Before that, known as a trios wrestler here in All Elite Wrestling. But tonight, going toe-to-toe with the TNT champion, the spear, the center of the ring.
Oh, what a hell of a win. Shocking. Here's your winner. And still TNT champion, the rated R superstar, Adam Copeland.
Justin Roberts may have just said, still the TNT champion. But after this display of violence, I think you could very easily say, barely the TNT champion. Oh, wait. Brody not done! The clubbing lariat to the side of the head. And now the right hand's raining down.
Copeland trying to cover up, but to no avail here. There's Kyle O'Reilly coming out.
Kyle O'Reilly, we heard last week, he said he'd have Copeland's back. And now look at this flurry of offense from Kyle.
It's British Columbia made it out.
And look at O'Reilly and Copeland battering Brody King, and Brody King thanks for coming. Kyle O'Reilly, a very timely assist. Well, Adam Copeland somehow surviving against Brody King. And Kyle O'Reilly, a man of his word, he had the TNT champions back. But right now, let's hear from the CEO.
Mercedes, we are just weeks away from Double or Nothing. We're going back to Las Vegas, to the very place that AEW started 5 years ago. So it seems fitting that this is where you'll have your first ever match in AEW. I just want to ask, are you ready to face the TBS champion, Willow Nightingale?
Look, we are only just 18 days away from my in-ring debut for AEW. And I have to say that I am so excited because I'm just so close to making my return to the sport that I love so very, very much. You see, here in AEW is where the best wrestle. And I thrive in that spotlight. And I thrive under pressure. And I'm only getting started. You see, tomorrow I'll be sitting courtside at the Celtics playoff. And then on Saturday, I'll be throwing out that first pitch for the Boston Red Sox. And when I'm not promoting AEW, I'm in that ring and I'm in that gym every single day. So to answer your question, yes, I am ready for Willow at Double or Nothing. But as far as Willow goes, Willow took something from me that I will never get back. Time. I lost a year of my career and all I can think about were these haunting questions of why? Why did this happen to me? Will I even return to the ring? And if I do, will I be as good as I used to be? Will I? You're damn right I will be. Because I'm on a whole new level. I am back with a vengeance because I am that bitch. Willow had the run of her career because of me. But I'm gonna show Willow why there's an asterisk over your victory. Because at Double or Nothing, I am going to take more than just your title. I'm gonna wipe that stupid smile off your face. So enjoy your time as champion, Willow. Because at Double or Nothing, money changes everything.
Tough words from the challenger Mercedes Moné, and right now, understand our colleague Lexi Nair is standing by in the back. Go ahead, Lexi.
Adam Copeland, congratulations on retaining the TNT Championship in a no DQ match against Brody King. And afterwards, we saw Kyle O'Reilly come to your aid. How does it feel to find an ally in the battle against the House of Black?
I gotta tell you, it's a relief. Man, Kyle, thank you, because, man, that dude's bad. I was in trouble out there, so thank you.
I know you went through hell, and I'm happy to help out with those guys. But I got a favor. This Saturday, Collision, right in my hometown. Cope Open.
So, is that why you came out to help me? Is to get closer to this? Listen, man, if that was your plan, well played. Tell you what, Vancouver, your hometown, Collision, Cope Open, TNT Championship. Right. May the best man win.
Wow, a tough turnaround for the TNT champion, Adam Copeland, putting the title on the line this Saturday.
Hey, how's it going, huh?
Well,
We know the main event just happened, but guess what? This show doesn't end until we say it's over.
That's all right. I actually just buzzed the network and I asked for a little bit of an overrun because we have an important message.
An overrun? These guys think they are.
Yeah, I know what they think they are.
They're in charge.
First thing on the agenda here tonight in this terrible country of Canada, Mr. Rainmaker Kazuchika Okada has a note for Kenny Omega.
Hey, Kenny.
The best mouth machine says, get well soon. Come on.
That's right. And speaking of unwell people, Tony Khan, I know you're watching at home in Jacksonville. I just wanted to say that you're the best boss I've ever worked for, and I hope you're feeling better too. I just wish that you would have gotten out of your own way and realized that we were never here to try to hurt AEW. We were here to make AEW a better place. So what'd you do? You got in our way, and we had no choice but to give Tony Khan a Tony Khan driver. And Kenny Omega, last week you decided to end a 15-year-long friendship. So what did we have to do to you, Ken? Well, we had to give an EVP trigger to an EVP.
And Kenny, the only reason why FTR saved your ass, it's not because they like you, no, it's because they hate us. FTR, guess what? Anarchy in the arena? That's what you want at Double or Nothing? Then anarchy in the arena, you're gonna get! Good luck finding two other people with big enough balls to face the elite. We run this damn show.
Well, Dax Harwood, Cash Wheeler, FTR, we know they will be the two men, or two of the men, on the side of Team AEW who will fill out the other two slots.
So I knew going into this fight, it wasn't going to be easy finding a couple of guys to stand with us and fight the EVPs of this company. But after a little bit of convincing, those big balls you're talking about, I think I found a couple of guys who've got big enough balls for the job. Oh yeah! He's insane. That's what you need.
And he is the Mad King, Eddie Kingston. And he has had enough of the elite. But there's only three on the side of Team AEW.
Kingston's like having two guys.
What? I don't believe it. We haven't seen Danielson since Dynasty, since a match with Will Ospreay.
Brian Danielson.
Danielson, I mean, he's been out with injury. Has he even cleared?
Tony Khan and Kenny Omega. And I've been told that Bryan Danielson will return to action Saturday in Vancouver and will be in his homestead of Washington when we are in Everett for Dynamite in a week.
He's cleared. He's part of Team AEW for Anarchy in the Arena. Dax Harwood, Cash Wheeler, Eddie Kingston, and it probably
Finger on us!
Bryan Danielson. Yes! Beat the hell out of him.
So much for that.
And a Donnybrook breaking out here in Edmonton. Anarchy in the Arena kicking off here. We are definitely trying to restore order, fans. Thank you for joining us. This is wild. We will see you Saturday night for Collision and Rampage right here on TBS.